Hey guys, what's up? It's a new episode of Rusty and Sham.
Always a up move, always a up move.
Always an up move.
Yeah, she love that, the up move thing. I'm give her that, I give her it.
So today we're going to be talking about Black history. Maybe I feel like we're a little bit late on it.
Just a little bit, but we still, we're not have to limit it to 1 month.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to limit it to 1 month. The song for today is Reparations. Yeah, me know, right? Kind of like that. Me know I ruffle the feathers, but you know. And it's by SES Vth or SES Vth. I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
They try to treat us real dummy-like. Fake news got the whole country like. How we letting politicians lie to us? Why we letting corporations program us? How we eating food that can cause cancer? I'ma keep asking till I get some answers. I'm prepared for war, y'all can keep dancing. But if you feel the same, this should be your anthem. 40 acres in the mule, yeah, we need that. Reparations for the people, yeah, we need that. Financial education, yeah, we need that. Resources for the babies, yeah, we need that. They gotta pay us what they owe us. And I can give a fuck about the POTUS. You want my vote, then I gotta know your motive. And I'll be damned if you play with my emotions. Hustle hard, money stack. Uncle Sam want his tax, but I think he smoked crack, cause he never paid me back. But he built us off my back, I'm the reason he intact. 40 acres in the mule, tell me what happened to that. Black, labor, white, wealth, inter.
What do you think about the song?
I like the song.
That was my choice. What do you think about the song?
Okay, I like the song. Like, it's hype. Like, I'm getting hyped there.
Yeah, but what that talk about?
Hey, listen, I started to say, ooh, as soon as I heard crack, okay? Like, that's the part that I heard. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I know we met the song. We're talking about Black history. And I feel like the song goes well with what we're going into.
Honestly, it does go well. And I feel like I like the way he sounds, to be honest. And
yeah.
I always connect to like the way that somebody sounds, because that's a part of music, right? So for me, the minute that I heard it, I was like, oh, this sounds similar to DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I could be wrong, but I was like, oh. And then I was like, oh, wow, he's talking about something. Like he's actually, it's not like he's, like this works, this song, perfect choice, that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know, it may say it's uncomfortable to some people, but it's facts, like.
That's it, right?
It's facts.
That's it. All right, so since this song is rolling into Black History Month, our serious topic for the day, well, okay, Black History Month, there's a lot that a lot of people kind of talk about. There's lots of ups, there's lots of downs, controversies. People are saying, oh, why does Black people have, why is there a Black History Month and there's not a White History Month, for example? So, there are lots of controversies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what do you think about like having a month for us?
I feel like say that kind of limit us, right? And not just limit us, also what we're being taught on that Black History Month.
Yeah. So I agree. I feel like we are limited because it's like we got the shortest month of the year.
That's too.
28 days and leap year, and that's every 4 years. And it's like we only talk about the same people over and over again. Everybody knows about Martin Luther King. Everybody knows about Malcolm X. Like, it's your generic people who, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of other people who, Black people who contributed to our society. We are a big role, a huge role in North America's society, and we're not seeing this, you know what I mean? So
I would also urge like people to look up the contributions that Black people have done throughout the world. Because if you really look, most things that have been invented by a person of color.
Yep.
Most things, pretty much everything.
And we always hear it like...
You don't know that.
Well, we don't, because again, lack of knowledge. And like I keep saying that for some reason we are hiding the true knowledge. I swear you and I were just talking about Black Panther, for example.
Yes.
Right? Black Panther is one thing that is huge. Everybody is watching the movie, da-da-da-da-da. But we're not realizing that Black Panther now, there was Black Panther 1, Black Panther 2. It's erasing our history. Because the Black Panthers are a true thing, right? That helped us, you know what I mean?
But then some people might say to you like, "Oh, what are you talking about? We're making mad progress," and I agree in some way.
Yeah.
But then with the Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
The younger kids that are growing up do not know about actual Black Panther, like the actual Black Panther Party. The actual, like, the essence of what it means, and not just that superficial, like, movie that they talk about.
And this is where they start to like erase our history, right? And we as a community is like, yay, this movie is so great, blah blah blah. And don't get me wrong, like I've never seen it, so I can't really speak of it to be honest and say, oh, this is great or not. But it is something that is erasing something that is even more important than a great movie.
Well, all right. For starters, with the Black Panther, they used to be out and protect the community.
That's it.
They used to protect the community, where they were the police for the community, and they showcase them having big guns and being threatened for. But like then in them times, the cops also had big guns. And look threatening. Exactly. So.
And also, they were trying to go and make the Black Panthers look like they are a threat, so that they can give an excuse of why they can do certain things, right? And I'm talking the other race, you know.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why people, even with this recent one, the BLM, where the Black Lives Matter. Where they were saying that we were taking rocks and stones and throwing out windows and starting a riot and da-da-da-da. This is a fear tactic so that they have an excuse of why they can do certain things to us.
Yeah, but then there's something where somebody did say, I preach, and I say, yo, like where did all these stones come from? Like we're in the city. Like, and then they said somebody must have dropped off like a ton of bricks just to I say, yo, why would somebody do that?
I heard that too.
But you know what? I'm never to follow that up.
I've heard that too.
We are talking about the Black history and cause all right.
But that's part of our history though. That's the reason why I brought it up. Because
it is.
The reason why they are doing that is because we have a stigma of being violent, and it's because they put the rocks or the stones in front and set us up in order for us to do certain things.
All right, you know, say, as I said about the violent part, you know, say, most people are not necessarily innately violent. Them environment make them violent.
Exactly.
Because if you notice, because they say black people are violent, right?
Yeah.
But black people who live in a suburban and live certain like out in the boonies, they are not.
Nope.
It's the ones that are in the city will get deal with a certain way.
Yep. And
so then where I tell me say.
But this is because it was planted for us to not succeed, and this has been through history. So, for example, if you look in history, even currently now, if you look at the ghettos, there's more alcoholic liquor places. There is things that are set up for us to fail, more say, than those who are in the suburban areas and the bigger places. But there's a reason for certain things. So I'm just going to lay that out there.
Just leave that. That's all right. So then, why did they say they start Black History?
Why did they say to start?
Or why did they start it in the first place? Why do you think them started in the first place?
That's a good question. I think it's because a lot of us were not. That's a good question.
Because remember, you know, it's a white guy that started Black History,
yes,
right?
Yes, it was.
Okay. But black people were still around.
Yeah.
Okay. Black people lived through the history.
Yeah.
So why them couldn't tell them own history?
That's true.
Why teach Black history at school from a white person's perspective?
Yeah.
If it's geared to
they don't
Black
have the
people.
same understanding.
They don't?
No.
I don't know.
Why do you say that?
All right. Why do we have a Black history in the first place? Why did this have to become a thing in the first place?
Well, I thought it's because all of our talents were stolen, taken from us. And so I thought that's the reason, so that we can go and be more educated. Because I know for sure there was Carter Woodson, right?
Yeah.
He's the one who kind of started looking towards getting it going, right? Mm-hmm. So that we can educate and promote more Black people who's showcasing, you know, their talents and showcasing what they have done for our community. You know what I mean? So that started way back in like 1926, but then they automatically had that, you know, placed in saying Black History Month. This is Black History Month in February since 1976. Well, yeah.
Yeah, but me still curious. If this is for Black people,
yeah.
Remember, if we were brought in chains, enslaved, there would not be a Black history. So what I'm saying is, why wouldn't it be a Black person that wrote the history because they're the one that lived it?
Well, I agree with you.
We should pick up some moves, shall we, dear? This topic is very touchy. And a lot of time people don't want to step on people's toes. I know that for sure. Like, as a Black person, a lot of people don't want to, sometimes they don't want to say certain things. Yeah. Because they have white friends and certain little things they don't want to offend. But then I'm saying, why would you be offended? This is facts. This happened for real. And if you knew this happened to your friend them, ancestors, you wouldn't feel some type of ways?
Yeah, and this is it. But the thing is, remember when I said the lack of knowledge equals fear? So people don't want to talk about it. It's scary to listen to. It's hard to hear. Nobody wants to go and hear that. So instead we shove it underneath the rug and just, hey, this is my friend. I support Black people. You know, this is just, I'm not a racist. This is just who I am.
Yeah, but the more we shove it under the rug, Black people, if you notice, Black people internalize these things.
Well,
they still feel ways about it. A lot of people still walk around with it.
Well, yeah.
So they feel a ways. So there won't be an actual resolution to this. This is the concern. Yeah. And then our kids are just gonna come and it's the same thing over and over.
But like I keep telling you, like, and I started it off with Black Panther, but they're gonna continuously take away our knowledge, take away our history, and replace it with something else so that our new generation doesn't know. Because our history is powerful. Our history is the reason why we are where we are today. You know what I mean? Because we learned from them. We obviously we're not in the same survival mode. Yeah. But them putting themselves into certain positions like Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, like all these guys, putting themselves there. These guys are the ones who actually paved the way for us in this generation, right? So now that we are here, like I said, they're starting to erase our history so that our children doesn't know, just like you said, so that that way we can just live all happy and just move on with certain things. We're erasing certain things.
All right. Do we have a White History Month?
Every day is, every other month is White History Month.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a
You know what I mean? Like every...
But that's an act.
Like, you know, like we always talking about other, like Canadian history, we're talking about, but it's never talking about what they did.
You know, say, even like, them talk about Malcolm X, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
So Marcus Garvey are one of the biggest activists. And a lot of people don't know, like know of him.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know of him. But I urge people to get his autobiography and read it up. Like a lot of people don't know about him. Now I get in it because it's just so much to take in. Yeah. But they had to deport him because it's like he started a movement that was unstoppable. And it's all non-violent. It was all non-violent. Yeah. The way they say black people are violent, none of that. Yeah. Right?
Again, history repeats itself. We always been the same way. We just had a...
But there's one more thing that I felt compelled to say. Yeah. Where we were supposed to be savages. We were less than a human being, they said. Yeah. And but our great grandmas used to feed their kids on their breasts and take care of them. Yep. And they would walk their dogs and take up the dog shit. So may I try to figure out who's the real savage then? Because you leave your kids with these people.
Well, they used to call us colored people too.
Yeah, right? but may I say, like, if you must feel very safe with these people if you're gonna leave your kids with these people.
Absolutely. So, but they, okay, I think I said this once before. Just because we are darker shade, even though, to be honest, I think we are the most powerful type of people on this earth, right? And I will fight it to the end. We are the most powerful people, black people. And so, obviously, they do feel safe around us, but they are also scared, so they're gonna oppress us and make sure that they are stronger.
So then, the whole savagery and the history books, everything is pretty much a lie.
Yeah.
So then,
it's just kind of flipped.
So then, this whole history and this black history that they teach should probably pretty much be abandoned then, because it makes no sense.
Yeah. Everything is backwards, to be honest. Everything is backwards, and they're only telling you what they want you to know. There's a reason why there's so much people in black history who've done amazing things, and you can still see it up to this day that we're doing amazing things, right? However, we only speak of every single year, every February, we are only speaking about a certain amount of people. Martin Luther King. Shoot, he even has a day. So now I'm trying to figure out why is he like the biggest, you know, person for, once you think black history, you're not thinking of the actual whole black history. The schools are teaching you only certain people. Why?
Yeah, but you Martin Luther King, Dr. Martin Luther King was a very great person.
He was,
right?
Yes.
But they're stuck on that speech where they say, we have a dream. But I feel like a time for people wake up out of, just wake up. Feel like we're never sleep too long now. Yeah. It's time for wake up. Yeah, him did have a dream, that's it start. Yeah. But the time for wake up now. Because them not really tell you the rest of the speech.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's only certain things that they're saying, and so these guys are famous for the little things, like just the little basic things that they did that looks and appears to be, but they did so much more than what we are being taught.
Yeah, but in the rest of the speech, he was saying that we're owed reparation and we're gonna need it. That's what he was saying. Yeah. But they only said, oh, we have a dream that these people and these people live in harmony. Yes, we're already doing that. Yeah. But we are taught about the rest because everything they make it seem like everybody that, like all the darker skinned people that came here were slaves. So when you say somebody's a slave, it's just that they're lower in this and they don't know anything.
Yeah.
But they really brought scientists here, doctors, archaeologists, whatever profession now that you can think of, they took them. So it's actually prisoners of war.
Yeah, absolutely. Even our jewels, everything was stolen from us. But let me digress.
I'm glad to say that.
Let me digress.
I'm glad to say that. I could just unpack everything. You see, I would like somebody to explain to me what resources does North America have for itself without from nobody else.
Wouldn't have much. Actually, with the Aboriginals, like if you really, this is their land, right?
No, but may I say what kind of like
here too.
but may I say what kind of resources they have?
Nothing really.
They take it from everywhere else.
Exactly.
So then, how are they first world country if you cannot something source things from your own where you are?
But see, okay, remember the war, World War I, and then they fought, England fought for it, and this is the reason why we are a first world country. This is great. But then we're gonna look at all of the tools and all of the things from us, from the black man. They stole all of that too. How did they get so strong? You think that it was just them alone?
Yeah, but
they were raping us. They were doing us so much things. It's crazy.
But this is the reason why I say the whole black history thing. Alright, I'm never going at that. I'm never going at that. What do you Morgan Freeman said black history is American history. What do you think about that?
It's true. It's what they want you to know. It's what they want you to know.
I also agree. The reason why, people can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
But if you realize now, America influences everywhere.
Exactly.
And I could see it in Jamaica so much now than ever. If you go to, like most of the time you go to Jamaica, it start look like everybody behaves like they're
from the States, like from North America.
Yeah.
Really, eh?
That's why they have enough of the dancehall music starts sounding trap.
That makes sense.
That's why.
That makes sense. We are the influence.
They
over
want
here.
Gucci, they want all the brands that the American guys wear.
Yeah. But say that question again with the Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman said, he just said black history is American history, pretty much.
I agree with that.
Like what they teach is just
what they want.
Yeah, it's American history. What happened in, because remember, we were kings and queens and empresses and whatever from before. And the jewelry that we wear, the gold and the diamond and whatever, we never saw it as how valuable we're, like how people are kill themselves over it. Like no, it was just something else, just like a stone or wood or like all of them were in that same like same value.
Because there was no value to anything.
Because all of it is Mother Earth. All of it is this, like there was no other material over the other one.
For me, I'm like they came in and stole what is ours. They took some of us, ripping them away from family, friends, and brought them over here so that we can work over here in North America. Because when it was founded, whatever, they were like, oh, this is a great place to start something up, right? They start up what they needed to start up. But doing that, if you're isolated from your friends and your family, you're all alone, you're scared, what is that going to do to us? But
this is what I was saying from one of the episodes before. If you don't know where you're coming from, you won't know where you're going.
That's it.
And if you take me away from my family, my home, because remember, we had our, they call us tribes, but we had our own civilizations there too. All the different countries and states and whatever over there too. Now, they took people from different places, threw them in a melting pot somewhere, have them at work.
Exactly.
Those people from different tribes, now you have them all mixed in.
Yeah.
This is why enough times black people fight against their one another so much. It's still in the blood.
Yeah. And that's because they weren't growing up with each other.
Now, say me meet an African girl now.
Okay.
Like her, say more date her. Me not gonna know if me related to her in a no way, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, me gonna know.
That's
and
true.
them gonna tell me, say, oh, do ancestry DNA. Here what happen? When you now go create the problem and then create the solution. I think me an idiot.
That's for everything, you know.
No, but
in society, they've been doing this. This is why I said, like, if you see the history is so important because they repeat itself. Because if they can do that with them, right? They mix and mingle, whatever. And then now you could go and see it where everybody is split up, except during the pandemic. Look at what happened. A lot of people were split up. It's the same thing. History repeats itself. And we all become essentially a slave. It's a repeated cycle. If it did it once before, they can do it again. So it's coming back to that again. So they did it with us, they suppressed us, they're doing it again. But this time in a newer age. And so this is where I'm looking at it. I'm like, we have to really know our history from the past, from Black history, because you can see it in modern day too, that they're doing it again because they repeat itself.
But a lot of our parents and our grandparents, they're so like entrapped in that type of like that because because remember, you know, when you feed a child certain things and they reach a certain age, it's hard to break that cycle out of them.
Yeah.
So it's like they're stuck in that.
Yeah. They're
stuck in that, and you are being raised with this person.
Yeah.
So now it's like, if you don't conform, you will see something wrong, but if you don't conform with them, it's like it actually kill you.
That's true.
And oh my God, that subject I just kind of, it's very touchy for me.
It is. I know. It is a tough topic. Just like you were saying that it was raised in the home, right? It was taught. Like I think we say this all the time in a lot of our episodes previously to this one. A lot of Black history, because of what we were through, it was taught to our parents because this was survival mode, and so unfortunately, this is what they knew to teach our children, us. And so we are trying to break. It's taking years and years breaking what these guys did to us, right? Yeah. And it's like you said, a very touchy subject. And all of these guys paved the way for us. Like, and I can even do some soft things like mathematics, soap. Like literally, Europeans were walking around stinking and thinking that was like the best aroma ever because they didn't know how to make soap. They had to come to us to go and make soap. Math, same thing. And I'm telling you, like, we were stripped from our knowledge and showcased. Because if anybody tells you that you're stupid or you're a slave, you're dumb, you're da-da-da-da, whatever, over and over again, one day you're going to believe it. And so that's what happened to our culture.
Yeah, but it's not just that. If you come by, they used to use this man, we breed with this woman, and then they just move them.
Yeah.
Make sure they're not together no more.
Yeah.
Right? Then this kid is born, and the kids probably go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then when he's where he is, that's all he's learning. He's never known anything else.
You know what that kind of sounds like? The way that you described it, it kind of sounds like a dog. You know when?
Yeah, they
you know,
breed them and then they sell them.
Oh, you can have a.
Yeah, you can have a dog.
You can have a puppy.
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Let me give another example. A lot of people don't know. Back in the days in Africa, a lot of the kingdoms were ruled by women.
Right.
Right? No, enough man would be like, surprise. Yeah.
Listen.
It was.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't this everything macho and da 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 da. It was a flowing harmony type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it was. And from certain things go off balance, it's been thousands of years before.
Yeah. I agree. You were right. Women were the ones who were running things and stuff. And the thing is, the man was the muscle, right? So the women were there running things, but they weren't, having to. But if you strip the man away, like you said, the imbalance happens.
Because
where's our children? How is that gonna happen? How is that gonna help us in our future?
What me find is, as me said already, most women have always have them here.
Yeah.
Enough man here cut off or bald or whatever. So guess what going?
Antennas.
They have the more intuitive feel.
Yeah.
So sometimes, even if the man have the idea and bring it to the woman, they communicate.
That's
and
it.
The woman say, all right.
That's it.
Me I feel what you're saying, but here we go tweak it a little bit and then do it that way. And then him just say, aye, Captain, and we just deal with it. So it was a organization, not necessarily she ruling per se, but she kind of have that
equal, because like you said, she has more intuition, so she can see things that the man cannot see.
Yeah.
But the man has the strength in order for things to execute. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Like that's exactly what it is. So they become a unit, which is actually taught in many books.
But then, me go give you another thing. The whole thing of strong black woman, where that breed out of?
I have a lot of opinions on it.
Yeah, but
it's because the man was stripped from the home. So a lot of the males were raised by single moms. So they actually were more on the feminine side of things.
But me not even talk about that. You go too deep. I never want to go so deep yet.
Okay.
Why is uncle black woman considered strong? Have to be considered strong. Why you not have strong white woman? Why you not have strong Chinese woman? Why you not have strong Indian woman? Why that narrative is pushed? Strong black woman.
Because they had to go and protect their own. They had to protect their young ones.
Yeah, but
and if the dad is stripped, the male is.
Their
stripped
family was intact, right?
Yeah.
So why they make it seem like they wanna make us feel ashamed of certain things? Remember, everybody was in survival mode.
Yeah. And that's so that we can go and have a lower vibration, like with us all having a lower thinking of who we are. Because again, we were the originals on this earth. We are powerful. So if you are able to suppress us from our knowledge, from our strength, then we are a lot less powerful as a community. And so that's where that ideology came from here.
May I agree with that. You know why?
Why?
Because me see it in the youth them. Like they'll oppress. Hell, I'm here.
Yeah.
Like me as an example, I'm here.
Yeah.
And then you have like the local youth them.
Yeah.
Killing each other, right? Black youth them. And you say, yo, you kind of understand why they're doing it, because you can tell, say, if you're doing that, you do not know better.
Yeah.
Because enough of the time you see the youth them from the actual African continent.
Yeah.
They don't roll like that.
No. You're right.
It's a community and they work together and do certain things.
Yeah.
Good or bad.
Yeah.
But over here, it's they'll quicker to kill someone that looks like them than to do something to somebody else.
Why do you think that?
You're trained to hate yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
Your nose, your lip, like you've trained. No, it's kind of like it's slightly.
We're doing a lot better.
Yes.
But that's also because we have more knowledge. More people are reading. More people are looking for the facts and coming. Why are we moving the way that we are moving? And a lot of us are realizing that half of that stuff is not even true. We just have it on TV because, again, that is what we are portrayed to be. And a lot of us are looking at it and saying that that's not even true. We are not those type of people who move that type of way.